Hi there, I'm Chanel Kameyer. I'm an integrative nutrition health coach. I'm also a licensed esthetician and the owner of Sweet Balance Yoga. This here on my screen are my personal test results from my gut microbiome test. And so I had taken the first test in May of 2022, and then my second test I did in July of 2022. And so leading up to, taking this test, I was having panic attacks and super high anxiety. And I just was like, okay, it's been a tough year, you know, business wise, I had to transform a million times. My aunt, my dad, and my really close friend all died within 8 months. That was stress that I've never experienced, and figured, it's probably that. This was also leading up to the 1 year anniversary of both my dad passing and my friend Tina passing. So I'm like, all right, there's just a lot happening. So I contacted my primary care and let them know that I was having panic attacks, and I just wanted them to know just in case. And so they had recommended Lexapro. And so I had that prescription just in case. So I tested my blood and found out that my serotonin levels were so low. And you can see this right here. I'm below optimal levels. And so our serotonin is linked to our mood regulation, our muscle health, our gut health, our brain health, and the ability to fall asleep. So now I also hadn't been sleeping for like a year, right? And so if our serotonin levels are below optimal levels, we're going to feel anxious and we're going to have panic attacks. And so instead of taking that Lexapro, I used the recommendations for specific serotonin levels through food, through stress management, through supplementation, targeted supplementation, very specific. I was able to, within a few months, get my serotonin levels back within optimal levels. Now, I'm not out of the gates because you can see that I'm just right there. But I will tell you, 2 weeks after implementing the recommendations, I wasn't having panic attacks anymore. And I really don't have anxiety. So I wanted to share that with you because what I have seen over the years, I'm going to be 40 tomorrow, but I became a practitioner at, goodness, 24 years old. And so I have seen a lot of people just guess, 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 guess. They think these things are happening. And for me as a practitioner, I really want to emphasize the importance of not guessing because it affects our mental health, right? And we know that we, as a country, have an epidemic with mental health issues. And so a lot of it, not a lot of it, but a percentage of it can be from what's happening in our body, from lack of nutrition, from high stress, right? And so these tests helps to give us clear information on what's happening and how to address it. And so if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'd love to support you.